Okay, we're back. We're back on the air. Nothing happened.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the dev dive of Bravehearts. Nothing happened before this.
Today's the
Nope.
day.
First time we've
Absolutely.
gone live tonight, and we are not going to talk about what happened before.
No, we will not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold on. Let me. Ugh. Okay, so on this edition of the dev dive, we're heading into a very strange and not altogether set up yet space. I will admit. The item compendium has been kind of an afterthought to me because a lot of what Digimon Bravehearts does is contained purely within the Digivice, but there are items you can use in game in various settings in order to obtain benefits outside of the normal level ups. The first of which is the floppy disk, for lack of a better term. I think I looked it up, but I know it. Zed, no! Zed looked it up.
I said not to do it.
No!
I said not to do it, and that's the last we're going to say. That's the last thing we're going to say about this.
Yep.
Yeah, you warned you.
Real quick. Oh shit! I just realized.
Like literal, actual request to let's not talk about this anywhere.
Yara, I'm gonna send you a message real quick.
Oh boy. That's fair.
Okay, there we go. Ah, that's fair. Okay, so back to the tabletop stuff. I really need to get some background music at some point for this because it's just us talking. I feel like it'd go a lot smoother.
I guess we should look for background music or something.
Hold on. Didn't you send me some elevator music that was royalty free the last time?
Yes.
Give me 1 second. Let me set that up. Should still be in our chat. I just gotta get up past all the token art.
It should not be that hard.
I'm scrolling. There's a lot of token art.
It's on the 16th.
I'm just going straight up. Damn it. Wait. Yes, I found it. Open up. Oh, dang.
Sorry, Grandma. I can't find out how to properly do CPR on you
No,
because YouTube is making me sit through a 2-minute ad for Pizza Hut. You can install Pi.
That's fine.
Okay.
Maxwell the Cat. No, I haven't, Zan. I have no idea what that is.
So now the question becomes, how do I loop it in YouTube?
Right click on the video.
Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, there we go. Now we got it all set up. We're more than good now. Apologies for the delays. Okay, so floppy disks. These... Okay, real quick, before I go any further, bear in mind, these items need not be the literal description of the item in question. There are way too many Digimon settings for something to be jack of all trades. It'll fit anywhere. Like case in point, originally the D chips were supposed to be trading cards a la Tamers, but that's not going to work in every setting unless in every setting they already know what a Digimon is, hence the D chips. But these, to all intents and purposes, are to serve as your stab bonuses. They look like floppy disks, 3D printed albeit, with segments that allow them to twist and contort that grant your Digimon extra proficiency, sound increases, and other such benefits. They are slightly hot, they are highly sought after, and quite expensive. Whether they only apply to humans or Digimon are conditional on the context and setting, and regardless should be very rare. This should be like end of a dungeon, you get a couple of these. Actually, I should probably update those so that they give you a +1 to your stat, because...
Yeah, I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, this is like I said, this has been a long time coming because it's been a minute since I actually updated this part of the handbook. Everything else has been
these are these are also gonna be like really, these are gonna be at least mid to late game, right?
Yeah, this is like, okay, you just killed your first boss. You find like one of these per person, maybe. So you got one for body, mind, soul, and one that gives you a free proficiency. And these ones are called training modules. They're a lot more common than floppy disks. These are supposed to be for like effectively min-maxing. You can decrease a stat by 1 and increase another one by 1. So that way, like, if you have a stat that you would want to increase and are fine with decreasing another one, you can just do that.
Okay.
Just being optimal, yeah.
Yeah. Then you've got the binders. These are where your chips will be held in battle when you are not using them in your hand. You got the small one. This is the starting one. Holds up to 10. Then it goes up to 20, 30, 40, and 50. So, like, simple stuff. The bandolier, though. I imagine just a bunch of kids running around with a staff.
Tommy gun of chips.
Yeah. Just a Tommy gun, but the feed is a bunch of flash drives.
More DACA.
So the cast a thing going on. Someone has a GoPro that that's following to see what he does all day.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's adorable, but also, yeah, I don't TikTok, so...
I like cat videos, though.
Yeah, no, totally. Like, the most, like, up-to-date, like, animal thing I'm aware of is Mudong.
Oh, I love Mudong.
Like, and I'm barely aware of, but I'm...
Next, we have the hidden chip items. These are actually a recent addition because of Yare's character coming up in the Proper Bravehearts campaign.
You gave me a dumb idea.
It was a dumb idea that's taken on a life on its own. And we'll have to do that later. Search for Maxwell. But,
yeah, oh no, that's dangerous knowledge. It's on YouTube now. Yeah.
The idea behind these is that, at least in this setting, Digimon is supposed to be some kind of competitive game where it's effectively Pokemon Go if they actually had PvP tournaments and whatnot. Early 2000s Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon style. So you're only allowed to have a certain number of chips while you're doing this. But for a hidden chip item, you can sneak in 1 or 2 extra, provided that you aren't caught. Right now, the only 3 I could come up with were a D-chip lipstick that holds 1, a sock puppet that holds 1, and a pair of cufflinks that hold 2. And yes, the sock puppet is a reference to Jerry Coffin. Worked out the stats from the Royal Knights and what their classes are. Digimon in this setting don't have classes.
Yeah, they just started out with their own system. But we haven't done any of the actual Royal Knights yet, have we? We haven't even done Claire's done Galanon.
I might do that at some point.
We've seen, if you go back in Ancient Crests, we've seen a Galanon, at least to an extent. That's the only one I know has stats. But that's Claire being secret with them at the moment.
Yeah.
For a fair reason.
To quickly go over...
a D&D-esque.
Yeah, think of it as D&D styled, but this system is completely different from D&D. To best put it in D&D terms, think of it as a familiar warlock, where the players are the warlocks and the Digimon are the familiars. They don't technically
or Beastmaster.
Oh yeah, that's a good comparison.
You know, but good.
Oof. That's some emotion.
I'll shit on regular Ranger.
Shit, you right.
Hey, I'll shit on regular Ranger. I'll even shit on the 24 version Ranger. It's even worse.
Damn. Next items are Digi-Eggs. These are, like... This is pretty much how much it would be to buy a new Digimon in-game, where a random egg will net you lipstick, a soft puppet, and a pair of handcuffs. Wow, you guys get
Unintentional, I promise.
You know what? Maybe. Well, no, hold on. Those are cufflinks. There's a distinct.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, cufflinks, like things for your, like the cuff of your sleeve, not handcuffs. And also, the character who's having the lipstick is 16.
I mean, if you think about it, a pair of handcuffs could be a pair of cufflinks if they're used in the right fashion sense, a la Joker.
I mean, yes, but not what was established, not what was intended.
The Digi-Eggs are just how much they cost in the shop. This is, if your partner dies, it's going to cost you this much to buy a new one. Which might sound a bit harsh, but again, it's a game. It's just a game.
Yeah.
It's just a game.
Oh yeah, Storm. I just want to ask this. Although actually technically rare Digimon.
There was originally supposed to be a rarity system, but over time, I hadn't really had time to flesh that out.
Also, God, gotchas. Let's not work a gacha system.
I mean more like, not like gacha, more of just rare Digimon in general.
Well,
Like,
yeah, some Digimon are going to be rarer than others. The only reason that there's a gacha system in this is because... Oh yeah, they hate Ranger. There's no excuse for...
I don't even know if it's intentional. I legitimately think there is just no mechanical space for Ranger anymore.
Which sucks.
Like, it's all if you think about it, Druid has all the nature survival stuff. Fighter has all the, like, ranged combat-y stuff. And Rogue has all the stealthy stuff.
Yeah.
And they all do it better than Ranger will ever do. Because they're trying to do 3 different things. It just doesn't have a mechanical space, which makes it feel worse than everything else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be a lot better if it just focused in on the aspect of it being able to hunt down and deal damage to specific monsters particularly. Because then at least it would have some kind of niche.
I mean, kind of, but Rogue can do that better than anything.
No, that's what I mean. Like,
do what Pathfinder does specifically, and that makes it based around the companion. That makes it have where Pathfinder 2, Ranger is based, like, its entire class is based around having an animal companion. Make the whole class have it be the pet class. And it's different ways to work with the pet.
Honestly, I'd be down for that. But
yeah,
we are veering off topic. So
no, 100%. Yeah.
The thing about this is, like, originally there was going to be a bit more randomness to it because I was thinking more in Mega Man terms of, like, oh, what could you get? Well, logically speaking, there are a lot of Digimon per family, and making it so that you could just buy an egg for any rookie was kind of weird. So this was my compromise, where you could get a random egg, which would be cheaper, or an egg that would go towards one particular family over the others.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to have a go at you for a wording. I misread it. I misread that as family flavored egg, and I was about to call your ass.
I'm not getting canceled today.
I was going to say, let's not eat the Digimon. Thank you.
God.
Now you're getting cancelled.
No. The true friends were the eggs we made along the way. But if I do include one, a rarity scale or some kind of system for that, it'll probably be in the setting guide for Bravehearts, as opposed to the actual rulebook. But speaking of gacha mechanics, welcome to Data Packs.
Yeah.
The idea is that when you can just like find these in the overworld, they're like treasure chests pretty much, and if you decode them well enough, you can turn them into chip data programs of the same rank. But a failure will destroy them, and then after you decode them, I'm gonna make some tables for what you can possibly get out of it, but like case in point, green rank 1 becomes a rank 1 program, blue rank 2, yellow rank 3, etc., etc. And Digimon had the chance to drop these when defeated. Although we haven't been doing that because we already get enough as it is. We don't need more.
We've bought blind bags of random chips from stores in Ancient Crests, but
that's valid.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is similar. If Claire hasn't explicitly read this, it's probably very similar.
Yeah.
Also, weren't you gonna make a thing like you had to buy like an item if you didn't want to do the decode thing?
I thought about that, and then I decided that was a terrible idea.
I feel like it's a good idea. It's not all clear because we might have decode or risk destroying a gold rank 1.
I see where you're going with that, but like consider how high stats get now. It's not like those DCs aren't exactly the highest. Honestly, I should probably buff those just because
Okay.
they're actually really low. Hold on, you know
Wait.
what?
Question from Zan while we're at it. Have you thought about having in like in the game where you have the Digitamer hatching to a baby 1 and having the Evo path working similarly to how it works in the VPET or video games based on stats and raising?
I did consider that for a short duration because there are some.
Right at the
Digimon
beginning, we
where-
were gonna have it be random.
Yeah, or at the very least, focused random. The original system I had.
Yeah. Rando by family?
Yeah, so every Digimon would have 1 to 2 families, maybe 3, and then when it Digivolved, first you would roll to see which family it would go into, then you would roll from a list of forms for each family. So, like, say, trying to think of it. Greymon. Greymon would qualify as Metal Empire Dragon's Roar, so it would become an ultimate level Dragon's Roar or Metal Empire Digimon.
What we then decided was that it was better to choose the Digimon because it fits better for a tabletop story, while still keeping the option that it might digivolve into other things open. Because I know I have Dark Digivolutions planned for both headers.
Yeah. If I make that system, it'll probably be something unique to the setting guide, like what I mentioned before.
Yeah. Like, if Heather either has an issue with Salamon or her to-be partner Digimon in Bravehearts, I know what's likely to happen.
Yeah.
Which would be really interesting considering things that are going to happen.
I even entertained at one point the idea of a care meter for each Digimon, but the problem is we have a lot of Digimon. Like a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was easier to do it as a conversation with the player and kind of narratively, basically.
Yeah.
Because a Digimon can tell a story. The Digimon's Digivolution path can tell the Tamer's story just as much as anything.
Exactly.
Quick question: do the Tamers do the decode, or can the Digimon as well?
I would say the Tamers do the decoding. Although that is a good point, I might come back to that just to.
I don't see a reason it couldn't, because there are going to be Digimon that are really good at it compared to a Tamer. Tentomon, Andromon, Datamon.
That's true.
Like, there are going to be some really tech-savvy Digimon that could be useful. But it might be a counterpart to a Tamer who doesn't have that skill.
In which case, I might just leave it open like this, without specifying it has to be Tamer or Digimon, because
I think it makes sense either way.
Digimon would also be able to find them out in the net and in general different areas.
Yeah.
How do you think they pick them up?
Would they need access to the Digivice? Or at least to be near the Digivice? Probably, but that depends.
Actually, no. Digimon have natural storage space.
I meant in terms of the decoding. But fair. Yeah, totally.
Digital beings, they can probably do it themselves.
Yeah. Instinctual knowledge, partially. I think it's easy to open that up.
Will there be hacking skills in... Absolutely. There's a hacking skill, and there are a lot of actions that require hack checks.
Yeah, it depends on what setting you're going to be using, how much they come up.
Oh, yeah. Like, there are certain chips that require you to make a hack check in order to make their effects work. There's an action called the hack check where you can hack into a Digimon and inflict negative debuffs on it.
But like, if you want hacking in a la Battle Network, it very setting dependent.
Yeah.
Or I guess the firewalls and stuff like that from Cybersleuth would be the literal ask.
Yeah, I imagine
you can easily do that, totally.
In terms of my setting, it would probably be used for getting into computers and programs that have specific security set up to keep people out.
Yeah. But like, it probably wouldn't come up a ton of Ancient Crests in that way.
Yeah. Unless, a Digimon figured out how to erect barriers.
I mean, we'll see.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Still Team 6.
I have been entertaining the idea of a program that can create barriers, so there is more than a possibility.
Ooh. Okay.
But here we have the roll list. So if a rookie's defeated, you roll a d6. If it's a 1 through 5, it is a rank 1 packet. If it's a 6, it ranks up. And the same follows through for every single one, up to Mega, where it's mostly a rank 4 packet, but rank 6 is a rank... But the 6 on the die is a rank 5.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, if it's gonna drop something, it could potentially drop something really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we come to the Digivice model list. I have a lot of these. Digivice models have 3 main categories, or stats for the sake of a better term. These are the Digimon you can connect to or link. Hold on, let me rephrase that just so that way it's more literal. Digimon you can link to, chip slots, and program space. The first one is self-explanatory. It's how many Digimon you can be connected to at the same time. Chip slots, again, self-explanatory, is how many chips you can use in a turn, or chips/programs, I should say. And program space is how many programs you can have on your Digivice. What other attraction is with this game is to modify cards like its gamers, and maybe chips with the same exclusion of the cores, and maybe I really want to do that. Excuse me. Because Tamers is a huge inspiration for this. I would be more than...
we have cards and chips that do give access to skills. Like, special attacks in that way.
Yeah. It's just a matter of making the ones from Tamers, like Digmon's Thrill or Wargreymon.
No, 100%, but that's easily flavoring. For example, didn't y'all get Twinkle... was it Twinkle Shot? Whatever it was from Peter Mom chips?
I think that was you.
I got the sword.
Oh, who got Twinkle Shot?
Someone else got a chip that did his special.
Oh, it might have been Heal.
There were a couple of them, I think. Someone got Petermon chips. The chips from Petermon. Because there was a sword, but Petermon also gave chips.
We had 2 of them. I sold mine. You should have one still, I think.
I don't think I got one. I got the sword.
In which case,
I think Heal had the other one.
I don't know if he was there
maybe
for that.
Maybe we gave it to Mekumo.
Yeah, she has a lot of chips, actually.
Yeah, maybe we gave it to Mekumon.
Jeez.
But like we have chips that do special attacks like that. Maybe having weapon chips and item chips like Ogamon's Club might be a thing we can do.
Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed
Like modifies the base attack. Or something along those lines.
Yeah.
So
At the very
kind
least, we
of
have
not
chips.
as, but we can expand that easily.
Yeah. If nothing else, we do have chips that emulate other Digimon's attacks, so they're kind of in the game already. Because any Digimon's
Where
attack
I'm
can
making-
be a chip.
I am taking notes on these kind of things, by the way.
Excellent.
On the actual things like we can add from these suggestions. So please throw suggestions at us.
Throw them with your full force. I want to feel that in the morning.
Throw them with your folk, yeah, as it were. I just made Storm just die.
Look. 3. Give me 1 second. There we go. Got that settled. So,
Thank you.
the thing about program space, this is actually a recent alteration. The way that programs work is that you can install them onto your Digivice and use them as many times as you need, with a limit of once per turn, and they don't have a charge to expend the way the chips do. This is very easily exploitable, as I learned myself, so I'm going to be putting something resembling a limiter on it by making it so that Digivices can only hold certain range of chips and below. So, like, say, if it can hold rank 1 chips and below, then that would be marked as program slots _R1. Why is my mouse disappearing? That's weird. Oh, if you need inspiration for new chip ideas, I recommend looking at the Mega Man Battle Network, Star Force Battle Scripts,
Oh,
and
hello, whoever that is.
Oh,
Hey, Claire.
that's a
Hey,
Claire.
Claire.
Why is everybody double talking?
I think-
Storm's streaming screen, so it's coming through stream. Discord stream.
Wait, is that picking?
Yeah,
I can't-
when you stream that, it picks up everything.
Oh,
Mute Discord stream, Claire.
Yeah, I did.
oh,
Yeah,
okay. I thought you were. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just
Wait,
Kurt's
is
good
that
jump scare.
on the? Is that on the regular stream, or is that just? From
No, it's
Discord?
just
Yeah, it is.
Discord.
Okay. But yeah, I've been playing Mega Man Battle Network for a while, and that was actually one of the big inspirations behind the system.
We've stolen a few things from Battle Network. It's just a matter of like
No,
maybe
it's
having
legally
another
distinct.
run through some.
Legally distinct.
It's not Battle
That
Network.
just makes
it's
you a beta cook.
combat connection.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Someday we'll find it. The combat connection.
The fighters, the dreamers, and
Yours and me.
Now hold on there. This ain't a karaoke stream. Sit down.
it can be.
It can be.
Someday we'll
but it's not.
find it.
So,
Speaking of what, since we were singing that song, I have a thing to show y'all after stream.
I'm looking forward to that.
Me and my music mashups later.
So, when it comes to Digivices, they all follow a particular kind of model or make, and each of them come with a particular free program that does not take up anything in their slots. For the phone, they get the free cell function. For a watch, it's a free GPS. Replica gets a free radio. A handheld gets a free video player, and a computer gets a free net browser. So, like, say, take for instance the first one, the Tier 1 wristwatch. This is the basic wristwatch. It's got 3 link slots, 2 chip slots, and 3 program slots, which really wish I could see my mouse. It's a little weird. Hold on, let me see if I can't like let's get rid of that.
I don't know what's going on, but
There. Ah. It's whenever I hit F11 to full screen my thing. Hey, you know what? I can use my arrow keys to navigate around. It's fine.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna. There we go. That's better. So like, I'm just going to say that everything in tier 1, or most things, would have rank 1 program clearance.
Ooh, there's an idea for your limiting of how high a tier chip can go on your thing. Tier Digivice.
Okay, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Because like
You have
then
up to
that's-
rank 5 Digivices, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then rank 5's get EX.
Okay, then I'll just use that as
It's
a marker
it's
then.
even yeah, super easy.
So then I'll just put that on the end of all of them.
So if someone wants to rush Digivice building over everything else,
That would just increase its rank.
it would increase its rank, but it'd just be another. But it would limit you buying other things like 4 chips per se.
Yeah.
And then rank 5s would have an EX, obviously have access to EX chips.
Yeah. That one I should probably just put REX.
I love that band.
I'm on and I'm diggy. I'm on.
And then- Oh, that's right. I forgot. They actually go higher than rank 5. There's a tier above that.
Oh, then rank 6 get EX then.
Okay, let's do that. And then we'll just put this one back to tier 5.
And now I want my cement truck model.
No, hold on. We'll get there. But first, we got the wristwatch, the handheld brick. This is... It's just a little piece of plastic with a very small window with some buttons and some chip slots. And its
It's
whole
a
thing
Nokia.
It's a Nokia, for lack of a better comparison.
It's a pink-haired
The
girl
cell phone
that
marks.
has a Gabumon and an Agumon.
You mean the best girl in Digimon?
The cell phone Mark 7, which is a flip phone. The Vast prototype, which is what they got last session, or during our one-shot. Check it out. The 1997 version replica, which is based on the original Digivice model. And all of these are roughly 1500 to 2000 bits. If I had to put it in a converter, I would say that, like, how much would a bit cost? How much is a bit?
8
That is it.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah, by the thousandth of a byte, my dude.
Well, I mean,
That is a legitimately great question, actually.
Quick question. So, how does the 1997 version replica? How can it have a program rank if it has 0 program slots?
that's a good question. It's still in the tier
That's
1
zero.
It's still in the tier 1 category, so I consider it to be rank 1.
It can also be modified to have them.
That's pretty much in setting. That is the basic Digivice you get whenever you buy an egg. That's just to hold the Digimon. It's not intended for battling. But I would say knock off the last 2 zeros of whatever bit number you're looking at, and that'll be how much bits actually are. So
So,
like
2000. Continue.
So 1,500 to 2,000 would actually be $15 to $20. Oh yeah, I should probably explain that real quick. So in this setting, what?
I said that makes sense. It ends up being like a zenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's how I do Pokemon money conversion as well. So
Yeah.
it's basically making it equivalent to a yen.
Poké dollar is supposed to be 1 yen.
So
Yes, exactly. Which roughly translates to 100 yen to about $1.
Ish.
So
yeah.
in this setting,
In
bits
the 90s.
are effectively what cryptocurrency thinks it is. They are very small pieces that can be used to create very powerful programs. So naturally, a lot of companies want these because it makes making things a lot easier. If you have a
An
problem,
actually useful digital currency.
yep. A lot of these are actually what go into making the D chips. That bit table isn't just for show. That's actually like how much it costs to create all the programs that go into those Digivices on average. Ergo, 2,000 bits will make you a wristwatch Digivice program.
That really made of money.
Yep. And that's not all.
But wait,
And the tier 2, we have the replica D3, the pocket watch, the cell phone Mark 6, which is the brick phone, the actual Nokia. And
yeah.
then the cell phone Mark 8, the smartphone.
So what would you say the tier 1 cell phone is?
I would say
In terms,
that's-
if the Mark 2 is a Mark 7 is a cell phone, like a smartphone.
I would say the first one's a flip phone, the Mark 6
Okay.
is a brick phone, and then the Mark 8 is an actual like modern smartphone.
Gotcha. I was just trying to picture what Heather, because Heather has the cell phone.
Oh yeah, in
Model.
which case she would probably.
So I was just trying to picture.
Well, we're going to have to talk about that because that's a tier 2 Digivice there. She's got the smartphone variant specifically.
No. I have the one from the tier 1, the starter list. It's just me trying to picture what she have, and if it's a flip, that's fine.
Yeah. If need be, you can always upgrade
I
Digivices
plan to,
at a
it's
later
just-
point.
Yeah, no. The plan now I know. It's just for mental image.
I haven't told you guys. One of the things I have planned for my campaign is Tamer quest board. So you can go accept a quest and then like while you're out and about doing stuff, just do that, report back, get bits.
Fair.
So like, hey, I lost this program in this network. Could somebody go bring it back for me?
Sorry, I know you're trying to be serious. The way you said that just did. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey,
Hey.
I'm not. Thank God, I'm not the only one. Thank God.
Here we go, said Nokia.
Like needing a Digimon, all I need to do is tie that thing to a stick. I have the best reflection right there. Okay, if you do that as a brute forcer, I will respect the hell out of you.
You need a stick to make it effective? Pathetic. Real men go in there with
Just-
nothing but a
just
Nokia
throw
on
it.
their... In some
Just
cultures,
gonna throw it.
in some cultures, they send a man into the desert with nothing but a Nokia, and if he survives for 3 days, he will have passed his trial into adulthood.
Nokia on a stick, 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
Claire, you joke, but that's actually better than some weapons Claire Heather has in Ancient Crests.
Yeah.
That I think that actually does about the same amount of damage. That does the same amount of damage as the fire sword. Actually, I think it's better than Peterman's sword.
A little bit.
Jesus. Then from there we get to tier 3. I'm going to be making more Digivice models, by the way, because I want there to be a lot of variety when it comes to what you choose to deck yourself out with. But in tier 3 we have the smartwatch, the replica D-Art, the adventure replica, and the boombox. So naturally, just things like it also just naturally things that would be Digivices, but also starts to introduce more items that could potentially be Digivices. It's anything with a local network.
Technically, a transformer could be a Digivice.
Technically, you want to see what happens when you put an Apocalypse inside of Unicron?
Apocalypse.
It gives him hot and cold running water, obviously.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Quick question: the boombox. What class is it in the whole
Oh,
thing?
that's a good question. I haven't. That's one of the things I should probably go for update.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
I-
bricky.
I would say.
No, that's its hit dice, Zan. Because that shit is indestructible.
Just think about it. Armor made of Nokias. You would never die. Nothing could ever touch
You
you.
would live forever.
I made the iMac. I made the iPhone. You made the iPhone. I'm going to fucking kill you. Now, if I bust out the Nokia.
In Warhammer,
No, that's
they,
Nokia.
in Warhammer, they say that the Emperor's Golden Throne was created by carving it from a Nokia. But this is incorrect. They could not carve the Nokia, for the Nokia is indestructible.
The throne is Nokia's.
God.
Just the Iron Throne, but made of fucking Nokia.
Okay,
Nokias.
Exactly.
I think I'm going to have to create a new class for that because Boombox. I'm going to call this Radio class.
It's video cast.
It's Radio class. And then, what would be the logical program? Like music playlist function?
Yeah, you have like an MP3 program, don't you? Or something?
Oh yeah, MP3 player
PC player or whatever?
function. There we go. So let me. Oh, I got a lot of stuff.
I forget what the whole list is, but yeah. For functions, but yeah.
What? Hold on. Cell phone, GPS, radio, video player, net browser, and now MP3 player.
Yep.
From there, we got to tier 4, which is the game console handheld, or Game Boy, a game console handheld, the Switch version, a handheld cassette CD player, a medical apparatus. That one's a little more open-ended because it's supposed to be like anything. If it's any kind of medical equipment, so like say if you wanted to, you could have your Digimon in a wheelchair. Like if you are in a wheelchair, you can have your Digimon in there driving you around.
I'm sorry, I had a really bad image of like a kid in a coma with their Digimon in the heart monitor.
That- We'll get to that.
I just imagine like Leomon on a wheelchair or something.
You joke about that, Claire, but that is actually one of the things that can happen in the Braveheart setting because Digimon are super advanced programs compared to normal hospital heart monitors. So there is actually a good number of Digimon that are used by the hospital in order to make sure everything runs smoothly.
The heart monitor's going crazy. Oh, don't mind me. It's just me, Armadillomon.
You just make this stuff because you don't have to say
Yeah, I forgot about that fact, Zan. Because I actually didn't know that. It's hilarious.
Yep.
They literally don't make them like they used to. Anyway.
Then we have the
That-
last tablet. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that, and I love the fact that there's also a Nintendo Game Boy that got blown up in a tank during Desert Storm, and it's fine.
Yep.
Well,
And
fine
those things are fucking bricks. Mine still works. Yeah, mine works fine. Like, my only problem is the battery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, my old SP works totally. Digimon inside your pacemaker, you'd be fucked if you have pissed that Digimon off. I mean, yeah,
It's very imagine.
but like,
No,
put a
no.
Pulsemon in that motherfucker.
You put a Pulsemon in that motherfucker, you're gonna be going 30 miles an hour every day.
Kicks the mud.
No. Here's the problem with that. If a tamer for whatever reason were to come over and delete that Digimon, that would be a very big problem, wouldn't it?
I assume in some of those things there's a little extra protection for that kind of thing.
Just a little bit, but like, if the whole thing is centered around the Digimon being there and the Digimon is gone, oh,
Yeah, I assume it's not built that. I also assume it's not built that it's necessary. It's extra.
Unless it is necessary for some reason.
Digimon are just that
That's-
much more effective.
That is a horrifying thought.
Yeah,
For a
but-
setting.
In lore,
Like-
I can tell you
That's
guys about
cyberpunk
this.
level bullshit.
In lore, this has happened. There have been gangs of tamers who have attempted to delete certain Digimon in hospitals in order to take their data, because typically when it comes to Digimon that run these kind of apparatuses, they have to be big, champion level or higher. You can't just put a rookie in there and expect it to work. They need to be they're very complex. So naturally, some tamers look at that and they're just like, hey, looking like a new program there.
Carl, that kills
Yep.
people.
Hopefully, it will be depending on what machine the Digimon is in. If it's that integral.
You'd have to be really horrible though to like go in there and do that while somebody's using it though. I mean, who would do that? Really?
You totally haven't thought of that idea for a session yet.
I can't wait for us. I can't wait to
I
have to
can't
deal with
wait to
that.
kick that motherfucker's ass.
I can't wait to have to first try to save someone's life trying to go back to Digimon.
Yeah, Heather might have to switch subclasses for that session. Other Heather might come out.
No, don't
Across the
worry. Just
nether-
pull out the Nokia on a stick.
Wow.
But no, don't worry. You guys will see when we get there.
We'll find out.
Then there's the VAST tablet handheld, which is the security tablet. It is used by most VAST personnel, which is Visions of our security team. And the last one is a guitar. Can you guess
What class is
kind?
that one?
I would say that's radio class, considering what it does.
Ah, yes. Time to cheat and be good guitar.
Can you guess what kind of guitar?
Electric.
It's an electric guitar, yes.
Is it a flying V for Air V Dramon?
That would be sick, actually. I'm gonna say yes. Now we come to the tier 5. This is the big stuff. The PC computer. It's
The
got
personal computer.
this costs $70 to $80, which I might actually update these to be a bit more reflective of their real
life?
world prices, because a PC for $80, that's a steal.
Yeah,
A good
you're
one.
thinking,
I
you're thinking
can-
more
yeah.
80,000 bits. And
I
that's a
can
cheap one.
justify that. It's not the PC itself, it's the upgrade to make it into a Digivice.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. At the very least, but the VR headset though,
No, 100%, yeah.
we'll see. I do have to update these at some point anyway.
Yeah,
we
especially the grandfather clock. There's no way that's $8.
Things you also need to justify is how much are you getting from Digimon, and to how much are they gonna cost.
You know what? That's fair, because like, not everybody has Digimon for the sake of playing Digimon. Like I said, they're used in a lot of programs and can be used.
Yeah, they're
help
personal
stabilize
assistants
things.
as much as anything, yeah.
They're like they're like NetNavis in Battle Network, where they're
Literally the comparison. Yeah.
But we got
Same.
the PC computer, the laptop, the VR headset, the grandfather clock, and the adventure version replica Mark II. What would be the headset? What would a headset be?
In terms of class,
Yeah. I never really thought about that. That's going to need a new one probably. What we say, visual?
I kind of assumed that with it being a VR headset, it would just look like a pair of goggles, like it does in Cyber Sleuth.
Hmm.
Let's say visual peripheral.
Like, if it's the VR headset, maybe you can just like you're in the world with the Digimon somewhat. Something like that.
I do like that. Let's call it VR function.
It's not a V pet; it's a VR pet.
yeah.
But
And yeah, again, keep in mind, Zan, that we are saying that these aren't necessarily, like, Digimon aren't necessary for these things.
Unless they are in the
Until they are, and that's also some cyberpunk bullshit. I'm taking notes.
I would say there would be a mix, because there are definitely some things that they would not need Digimon for. It's not like integral, but for certain things where they need that extra bit of 24-hour surveillance, a Digimon would be perfect.
Yeah.
Especially in...
Just saying that is.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, it's dystopian as fuck.
Wait, do Digimon sleep?
No.
Good to know.
Or at least not that anyone knows of.
Oh, at least the ones that aren't known to sleep. Anyway.
Welcome to dystopia.
Wake up, samurai.
I would love to see like a comedic take on a dystopia where everything's a musical. It's like very happy, joy kind of thing, but no, it's awful.
I have been. Okay. We have seen what you said. It is funny, but I am going to deny it. You're not getting in trouble for this, though.
Yeah.
And I did not. That was not a thing I did.
I will acknowledge. that
It
is
was
the worst
funny.
thing a Digimon can be in.
It was funny.
Some people just be like an Edamon a little too much, you know?
For the sake of this, however, assume that most of the time, the PCs are going to be teenagers.
Yep, teenagers.
Yeah.
We will, just to keep that tone going. It is not impossible that they will be adults, but yeah.
Betsumon. I'm sorry.
God
What?
damn it.
Yeah.
No! Not Betsumon! Why?
I hate everything.
The last 4 models that I have are the concrete truck variant, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a dual runner, but as a truck. The Decker model,
For some reason, I was imagining like a kid's Tonka truck.
Oh, no. The full Tonka. Yeah. Okay. Try not to do things to get deleted, but also, yes, it was pretty funny.
that would be horrible.
TOS stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would get TOS, but I'm trying to set up.
yeah.
Let's not
A tone
tempt
here.
fate.
Yeah.
The Decker model. which
Also,
is-
something abusing the system. Anyway.
The Decker model is a dual disc.
What
Motorbike,
class is that? That is a dual disc.
But that's it. It's VR, obviously.
Yeah.
I would say that's a VR.
Yeah. You play Yo, Digimon comes out in real life.
Now, to be fair, Cyberpunk.
Visual.
What would you want to track as a Digivice? What if A, navigation tools. B, some amount of autopilot, like an actual AI-controlled autopilot. Functional, Elon, would be super useful.
Oh yeah, see.
And it
If
reads some really fun stories
Oh,
if
yeah.
a truck goes out of fucking control.
Yeah, also see, make sure the
One thing I
concrete
should
doesn't turn solid.
A
Yeah, also
good-hearted
for that,
Digimon,
yes.
good-hearted Digimon takes over in Isuzu, thinking that it's doing something good by isekaiing people.
No, that's horrible.
I hate all of that.
It does feel like something you would see in Ghost Game.
Yeah, but like a trucker with a Digimon partner that's in the truck helping him like keep track of things. I actually like that story. That's really cute.
Oh, Digimon Uber.
Oh my
Yes!
god,
Oh,
Gatomon
that's
Uber
super
taking
cute.
on a new meaning. Also, what?
Got him on Uber.
Uber Eats.
Oh my god, I need to do that now.
I mean, that's literally what they're based on, right?
I think so, yeah.
It's like Uber Eats delivery drivers in Japan, basically.
Yeah.
Also, I'm surprised that you guys
I mean-
glossed over this one, the neural link.
Yeah, kill the thing.
Yeah, I was still on fucking Digimon Isekai. Hold on.
What about Elon Musk? No.
Yeah, something Elon Musk, and also we're killing a lot of Mon for this. There's your
is-
joke.
God damn it.
Here's the thing. If that's functional, that's neat as hell. I don't want it in my fucking head.
I was just about to mention the neural link.
Is
Yeah,
this so
I don't want that
outline thing?
Look, I'm just saying. you die in the
Neural,
game, you die in
no.
real life.
So Neural, Sword Art was a headset. In fairness,
Oh,
Neural
you
Link
know
is
what?
this thing that Elon Musk is trying to do this Neural Link bullshit. And it's literally putting a computer in your head.
Yeah,
I don't
what was
want that.
What was it
I don't want
called?
any-
What was the
I-
one with Sword Art called? Ah,
Excel World has a similar one, but it's not in your head. It's
Wasn't
like
it-
attached to your spine.
Yeah. But like, again, the one in Sword Art was like a full dive, like VR system. It wasn't quite Neuralink.
Full dive.
Unless there's a later Sword Art that has, like, Alicization is a
Nerve
Neuralink thing.
Gear.
I don't remember.
It's called Nerd
Nerve
Gear.
Gear.
Copy?
Doesn't
Nice.
one of the Sword Arts like have one of the NPCs come into the real world?
I don't know. I stopped vouching after the sexual assault scene.
I stopped watching after the first season.
I
There we
didn't even
go,
get
got
through the
it.
first season because that had the sexual assault scene in it.
I don't remember that. Okay.
Oh, you don't remember that? Oh, we gotta rewatch Sword Art, you and me.
No, we don't.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it if it's the rich version.
You know what? That's fair.
That's
I'll
the only
rewatch
good
it.
version.
I'll rewatch the fuck out of the
What's
version.
This message has been brought to you by the Kirito is Always Right Foundation.
Oh,
Yeah, I did not.
Yeah,
stick with the
which
show.
essay scene? Yeah, name one,
the
Zam.
fact that
Name
you
one.
have to ask that is very, very bad.
It's
Yeah.
also the reason I stopped 5 minutes into Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, I did not.
And I've
stick
heard
with
that's a
Sword
good
Art
show.
very-
I could not do it. Sorry, Claire.
I did not stick with Sword Art very long. Like I caught the gist of the story and was just like, oh, it's just dot hack for a new generation, and then it became not dot hack.
Don't
for a new
insult Dot
generation.
Hack like that. That's fucked.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Dot hack is a lot better.
Pack is good.
Dot hack is philosophical as well. So
Sword Art has incest.
That just makes you a beta cuck.
now I have seen the bloopers.
No,
for,
that's his sister.
I have seen the bloopers for Gun Gale where Kirito like is in his feminine avatar, and he goes like, "How do you like my girl voice?"
I'm good, thanks.
And then another time, he actually had another voice actress step in to do the "How do you like my girl voice?" And everybody was like, "Wait, what?"
I'm so looking forward to seeing what they do with Gungale for the abridged.
It'll be really fun.
Oh, absolutely. I'm waiting for the callback to when
You know about this is one of the manga.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna assume anything on that person, but it is real yikesy.
Yeah.
Goblin Slayer's guy may get a pass. I believe Healer is an adult.
If you want to think that,
everybody.
Cool,
in
good to
Goblin
know.
Slayer are adults.
Redo of Healer?
Pardon, sorry.
You were talking about? Oh, sorry.
Oh no. Is it Healer in Goblin Slayer? Isn't she named after?
Oh no, that one's fine. That one's. It's only the one. It's no.
No, I know
Healer
it's the one right at the beginning, but like she's an adult, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all adults in Goblin Slayer.
That's how I had to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Asuna is not.
no. That for reference, that's the one I was referring to.
God.
I've seen so many times that line out of context that she says, and it's just like, out of context. But in context, it's like,
It's
It's
just as
less.
bad.
Oh, wait
Well,
a second.
no,
I
it's-
just saw the perfect pairing.
It's less okay. It's
the
less bad, but
in-con-
it's still really bad.
the in context is Kirito's like, why are you asking for a piggyback? How old are you? And then she's like, why does it matter how old I am? But I've seen.
Oh
out
yeah,
of
no. In context, it's stupid.
But I've seen it used out of context so many times that I'm just like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
yeah.
Okay, so this thought just occurred to me, the perfect pairing. Put Rebellimon into somebody's wheelchair.
Gas.
You gotta step
There's
on
a
the
wheel.
gas.
That's doing wheelies.
Oh, absolutely.
Just wheelchair racing.
Doing a burnout in a wheelchair.
Just the skid mark just on the fucking hospital drive, like car
Can you
park.
imagine? Can you
We're
imagine
in
somebody in a
Hot Pursuit.
fucking wheelchair with a Rebellimon rolls up to the fucking stoplight, looks at somebody over in their dragster, just sup Hot Wheels.
Just nod. Just like knowing nod. Oh, I want this now so bad.
I might do this for a character, not gonna lie.
Wheelchair drag race, that's so fun.
Oh, and
They
the last.
see me rolling.
Okay, I'm writing this down. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, so cute.
Oh, and Storm, I sent you a message about a certain slogan not to use. Please tell me you understand why.
I'm going to assume that's a political type slogan.
No, it's a joke. But if you say that word a little too fast, it's going to sound like a
Hold on.
like a private part. Think about it. Think about it.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it, but nothing's
And yeah, and Zan, I might have some small issues with some Deadly Sins. Yeah, no, it's mostly fine.
Okay, after stream, explain that to me because I actually don't know.
Okay.
But the last Digivice is the upgradable Digivice, which is the cell phone Mark Ancient Crest, the D-Shot, which is exactly what it sounds like.
It's
Uh,
your
It's the one we're all using in Ancient Crests for reference.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
And
We
then, if you transform a Digichip into a program will burn out your chip. The programs will not count towards the chips held in your binder. You also purchase programs directly from certain vendors or find them. Over the course of the game, you wish to upgrade your Digivice, whether that means getting a new model or making one you own better is up to the player. To buy a new model, the player should go to a shop sometime. For upgrading the Digivice itself, materials would cost around 500 bits times the tier of the Digivice in question. I may update that at some point because that's a lot of bits, but at the same time, like, if you're upgrading it to the next rank, it makes sense that it would cost a bit of money considering how much these cost over this one.
Yeah, but it's cheaper than buying them. Wow.
Yeah, I'll revisit that at some point just to get that out of the way. And then Digivices, I've set range and consent. Oh, I just kind of cut that off. Let me mark that so I go back to it.
And
You mean Seals Dramon, Zan?
It depends on what kind of gun. Because if you're just holding a revolver, that's not going to work. But if you have like a gun with a targeting system, actually though.
I mean that's what Gaiamon is in that one game.
Put Scorpmon.
Put a Commandramon in a gun.
No. Take that one.
Or Scorpmon, yeah.
Yeah, put that in a gun and just. Nah, a high-powered rifle.
A rifle? Ooh, now we're talking.
Hell, you put a Deputymon in there.
Yeah.
But yes, that would work.
It's literally horse.
Honestly, the human element would, like, trying to aim the rifle would make it less effective than if you just left it alone at that point.
Wouldn't that just make it Manhattan Transfer at that point? Yes, I'm making a JoJo's reference.
Damn.
It's whole
legitimately one of the best fights in Part 6, fight me.
Whole horse and Sex Pistols all over again.
Oh, no. The best gun stand is Manhattan Transfer. It's not even a part of the gun. It's not even a gun or part of the gun. It's a little, like, wind-based thing that, like, redirects the guy's bullets because he's blind. And it moves based on wind currents. Yeah, Manhattan Transfer rules. He's like the opening fight from parts. He's one of the first fights in Part 6.
Like, rocket launcher with Gundramon in it, that would be...
Yeah. Just, like, all of these ideas, like...
Nice and neat.
Like, if you think it would be possible in a Metal Network game, it's doable here, in this way.
Isn't there a quest in Cyber Sleuth where there's a Digimon inside of an orbital laser?
That is the ending of that is the ending of Digimon World 3.
No, there's a subclass in
Is it in Cyber Sleuth too? Did they do the fucking reference World 3 reference?
No, it was
Galacticmon.
It was just a.
I don't think it was the same Digimon because we haven't seen Galacticmon since. But like, okay.
Then we have, Digivices do have a set range. They're only supposed to be able to go. Digimon can't go too far from their Digivice because otherwise, that could cause widespread havoc and nobody would ever be able to hold anyone accountable if a Tamer went rogue. So, unless you have a program specifically for it, Digimon can only go within a set radius, around 20 to 30 feet. You at least have to be nearby what you're trying to get into.
Okay, that is the thing we need to keep more track on because I have definitely had Ranamon go further than 30 feet.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is more for a Digimon jumping from the Digivice into the network type thing, as opposed to...
I know, but yeah.
I wouldn't say this qualifies for the Ancient Crests campaign.
Okay, fair enough.
Have a set range.
Because I definitely had her dart into the water like 50 feet away. Like 60 feet away during the Blake fight. I'm so sad I didn't get to do that. Just whip someone from across the fucking map.
Right.
Someday you get a chance.
One day, I saw those oases in the map. I was like, this is an option here, but let's keep Sayakamon on hand as a turret.
Yeah.
Range of 30 feet without any extension programs. Okay. So let me just bold that. So if you're sending your Digimon to an electronic, you have to be within 30 feet of it. And if you move away, the programs, you won't be able to link to them. To the vicinity of the network, you are unwilling partner until you enter. There we go. And now we come to the actual program list. There's a lot. Most of them take up one slot. We've got the video player, the text program, cell, camera, net browser, the home program. This one lets you set your Digivice as your home Digivice and another as the secondary, which allows Digimon to move around between them. Oh, hold on, I wasn't looking at chat. I'm gonna make it human android.
Ooh. That would probably be a character more than a specific like Digivice model.
I could see putting a Digivice inside of a prosthetics to make sure that it's working.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
That is cool.
But I think if you full out human android, that would be a character concept more than a.
Yeah.
model.
Andromon with a human disguise.
Just dressed up the way Mummymon was.
Mhm.
Or like Skullmiramon.
Exactly.
But so the way the home program works, you need to have two Digivices, have it set on both Digivices, and then your Digimon can just flip between them at will. The idea being, like, if you really needed to, you could do this with you and your friend's Digivice, and that way you can send your Digimon wherever they need to be, like right there.
I feel like you can get creative with the home program to be like make sure some sort of Digimon escapes or something.
Yeah.
I also picked it just because I wanted the Battle Network vibe.
And then we got the radio, which is a program for following Radio Scram. It's a thing in my setting. It's pretty much a tamer-run radio station that gives out updates on where Digimon are so that tamers can go get them. The GPS.
Double checks, because I should probably see if I have that.
Yeah. Also, how much to continue?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, continue.
I was just going to make a joke that if you did, Heather would be able to hear from like across dimensions. She could hear Radio Scram coming through her Digivice.
No, Braveheart's Heather, not Angel Crest Heather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, how much do programs cost?
I haven't come up with a proper price range for these, I think. I'll have to do that. Or at least, like, put a rank on them and go from there. Let me...
Yeah.
No, okay, so Heather does not have the radio thing, which she probably should, making sense to her character.
Yeah, if you want to taste that, then, like, you're giving me by all means.
I mean, I do get a choice of... I think I do get one freebie, but Oh no, these are all chosen extras. Never mind. Let's get rid of...
Wait, we get free programs? I forgot about that.
Oh, that was for, Okay, so the way that's supposed to work was originally that you could take some of the starting chips and have them downloaded onto your Digivices programs. That wasn't meant to be used towards this. Although, I might modify that. So
did I just completely misunderstand when we did it a while back?
I might have. But I might, in like looking at these and like all the different ones, I might allow for like 1 or 2 free programs at the start of the game, just so that way you have more on your Digivice. But these will take up program slots.
Okay, we'll come back to that then.
Yeah. So then we come to the rare programs, or the prodigious programs. The first is a portal opener, which is a program for opening portals to the digital world. Literally. I'm not sure what this part's about. It's not an old liar. You might send me open weapons.
That's never a good thing.
I'll come back to this because I'm not sure what I was doing with that.
Yeah. I have no idea what I wrote. It's a great thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably a good thing.
The warp Digivolver,
Long term.
which allows you to skip certain stages where you just pay as if you were Digivolving normally, but you go straight to the stage you wanted. So, Digivolving to Mega, 2 points. As opposed to 6. Invaluable. I'll tell you what. The
I'll tell
training
you
arena. I tell you what?
I tell you what.
I tell you what?
I tell you what, mate.
The training arena. Once per day, you can train with your Digimon for 30 minutes, granting a +1 to the modifier chosen when training. Subsequent uses will require rolls from your Digimon equal to 10 plus the chosen modifier. Or, hold on, I'm gonna make that 10 plus the chosen stat instead of modifier. This is supposed to be tough. For every success past the first, a DC will increase by 3.
So,
hold on.
Quick question.
These effects
Is-
last until 8 a.m. the next day.
What do you mean by the effects last until 8 a.m.?
It's supposed to be a temporary modifier increase. You're already getting a +1 to the modifier for free. I didn't want to make it like, oh yeah, you can just do this permanently, forever, and then just become strong enough to destroy the sun by punching it.
Anyway.
Boom bubble.
Boom bubble! Ha! Destroys the moon.
Attack the moon.
You take the moon, you take the sun.
And you find
Smash
Schnitzel.
them together.
You take the moon, and you take the
And you take
moon,
the
and you
sun,
take the
and you
take
moon,
the
and you
moon.
take the moon.
The moon.
Why are there so many moons?
Moon.
Moon.
God damn it, Moon.
You take the moon and you take this gun and you find Schnitzel and you. Have you seen that one?
You take the moon, and you take the sun,
Take
then you
this.
load the clip you found into this gun. There's the Memory Center program, 2 slots. At the end of a battle, if the Digimon you're linked to is still Digivolved, they may remain in that state and they use any unused turns at the beginning of the next combat they're inside. They may also Digivolve outside of combat without using any turns. So with this, it's a pseudo stay in your form tool.
Yep.
Okay.
The firewall prevents outside forces from hacking into the Digivice. Any hack? Oh,
The firewall is where Genai goes to talk with Centaurmon.
a +4 modifier to the DC check.
I mean, not anymore. StormTamer's dead now, but
Yeah.
He sure is fucking god.
God damn it! Why'd you have to remind me?
It's fine. The egg.
Oh yeah. and I forgot you guys didn't even share the information I gave you.
What information? What?
We didn't get the chance.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, Pulsemon just kind of zipped.
I
Woo!
think we talked about the information we got. Serious Scott. That's the main thing.
The serious information.
Yeah, we didn't get the chance.
Serious business.
Oh right. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
serious business already.
Egg doesn't know that yet, technically.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still vibing in 8 months play in the temple, so we can have that conversation before we actually do the thing.
Yeah.
Next, we got the Digimon Diagnosis Program. When you analyze the Digimon, it now reveals extra information like any stat bonuses they have, program enhancements, modifications. Pretty much tells you if this Digimon exists, this is everything about it. hacking backdoor. When hacking a Digimon or Tamer, they now have disadvantage on their hack checks. And you get the following offers to choose some if they fail. I never made the table for what to do if they fail.
You get nothing.
You get nothing if you would like
You
it.
lose. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Oh, this was
Shit.
the fun one I made. The Digivice Lockout. The targeted Tamer cannot use Digichips for progress for the rest of the combat until they succeed a hack check with a DC 12 plus your hack modifier. So if you can get
Fun.
if you can get that on someone else's Digivice, they're kind of fucked until they figure out how to get it off.
Yeah,
Ideas. So many fun ideas.
yeah,
That's evil.
that show is evil.
This one, huh?
I don't know if that totally innocent whistle came through.
No.
Damn it. Well, whistle, whistle, whistle. Pretends to be innocent.
Oh. Mm.
It's just a game.
What's the game? This one doesn't really make that much sense now that I look at it. What am I doing with this one?
This one just seems terrifying, technically.
And that's nuts.
It does. But I'm definitely gonna have to come back with this one.
It also feels like a chip than
Yeah,
one of these
that's,
programs.
that's why I was thinking, like, something's wrong here.
It also feels, super feels like a chip.
And then that's the item compendium. We've been going for an hour 20. How do we feel? A little bit
Yeah.
more?
Break time, real quick,
Break time.
at least.
Ah, dang, I forgot to set up the transition and the other stuff for the we'll be right back screen. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be... Some of these are gonna be real fun to look at because the next up is the chip list. Oh, boy. Chip list is going to be spicy. Grab a drink. Get up, stretch. Get a snack. Cool. I have returned. I would say mostly your brothers and sisters, with maybe your dad coming in to show you how exactly to play. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? What did I fuck up? Oh, right. Evan, yeah, good kid, good kid. I did no such thing. These are unfounded accusations, and I will not stand for this. Well, time to make my apology video. How do you mean? Let me double check just to make sure. Plug. Come with me. I'll be bringing everyone to life. Vaguely. Yeah, we're going ultimate. Oh yeah, play as though you all have the Warp Digivolution program. Yeah, Zelda as Kunimai. Yeah, and so is James. Oh yeah, and Claire might be able to join us. Claire, we need to do that. We need Mike. We need to work on that sheet post. Yeah. We will see. Saturday button mash. Oh, did you finally get a... Stop. Yeah, who would have thought? Odds are good, considering the pace we're going through this. And not to mention, we're adding pages in the middle of doing this. Last time it was 68, now it's 69. There we go. You joke about that. But the setting guide. We back. Sweet, salty Christ.
I don't know why I hate that so much.
Oh, wait, let me check something real quick. Speak. Oh no. I just realized through my woefully incompetent setup of a Be Right Back screen, it didn't pick up any of what you were saying in OBS Labs while we were on We'll Be Right Back. The plug
Well, I'm
was
just gonna
further
have to
up.
do it again.
Yeah.
Ah, that sucks.
Welcome back, everyone. That's fine. It just means I have to do the plugs again.
Oh Lord.
I didn't have to do that again. Are these rules? Did you make Digimon? We didn't make Dark Digivolution any stronger than it's been before, Fario. And yes, this is the rule stop. Not currently publicly available. Will be soon. But yes, let me do the cheap plugs first, because y'all didn't hear that while we were on break.
My bad.
Yeah. Tomorrow, let's come back here, same time as normal game, for Ghost Monster House of Horror, our Halloween special. We will have 3, maybe 4 Digimon being invited to a place via a letter signed just G. And we will see what happens there, because we don't know. You'll also see us playing at a bit of a higher level than we normally are. We're playing level 6 tomorrow, which means we get Ultimate Digimon, level Digimon. It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Come back Saturday for Button Mesh, where Storm and others play Halo.
We're almost done with Reach.
Let's go. Stockholm will be on the other weeks now, like we said during Stockholm last week. So no Stockholm. And then come back Tuesday, hopefully, for Per Return. There was none this week because my monitor died, and the community post about the monitor was about me. So, yay. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it comes tomorrow. I've gotten hold of a replacement from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
That's about it.
Looking forward to tomorrow for that Halloween stream.
Yeah. No, I've got some really fun games coming up this next couple days. Because Sunday I have a Changeling the Dreaming one-shot coming up.
Ooh. Spicy.
I get to play my wrestler Redcap again, and I'm gonna miss her. I missed her.
All awesome stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's more Maki than Macho Man, but
Yeah. I figured.
for those who know for those who know modern wrestling, which I believe is just me here. Hey, if y'all want to talk wrestling in chat, and hit me all on the Discord, I'm down to nerd. I'm down to nerd out about wrestling,
We're nerds here.
and wrestling counts as nerd shit.
Alright. Now prepare yourselves for the gulag. We're about to enter it. The chip list. I, for some reason, put
Welcome
another
to
chip
Nam.
table down here. I'm not sure why. But down here is the actual chip range price sheet. Rank 1 is anywhere from 1 to 300. Rank 2, rank 3, 4, 5, and EX. Starting with Body Up +1, your body modifier increases by 1. Mind Up 1 does the same thing, but for your mind stat. For some reason, there's not a soul up one. What?
I just
Where did-
assumed there was.
Yeah,
thought there
There's
was.
supposed to be one. Hold on.
Soul.
Done. I don't know why there was. I don't know why that happened, but 0.
I don't.
Not here. There's the charged up one. That one's actually going to get bumped up to a tier 2 because
Yeah,
of
wait,
something I
that
put on the end of
Yeah.
this one. So let me just drag and drop. Nope.
Yeah, wait, that should be a rank 2 chip. That's one Sirius had in the tournament. Or the thing.
Yep.
One shot.
Come on. Here we go. Yes. Okay, back to this.
Yeah, and the one I completely whiffed on.
Yeah, by 1. It sucks.
Yeah. We got defense up 1, which increases your defense by 2 until the end of the next turn. File recovery 1, which heals 1d6 plus Tamer Mind modifier. Swim 1. One leaf Digimon gains swim speed equal to its movement speed. Fly 1 does the same thing, but for fly. Speed 1 increases movement speed by 10 feet for the rest of the turn. Recharge gives you. I'm going to stop saying the rank because this is all in the rank 1 category anyway.
Yeah.
Recharge, you use the 2 Digi points to use. Deletion Impulse, you deal a d4 extra damage on your next attack this turn. Range, you choose one Digimon, the next attack they make has an additional 5 feet of range for its attack. Poop Shoot. One Digimon you're linked to makes a body check of 14 or will be swept up in a trail of Numemon slime, moving 2 tiles or 10 feet in a direction of your choosing. Training Weights, reduces movement speed by 5 feet. Minefield. 3 tiles around. Choose 3 tiles around a linked Digimon to place mines on. If Digimon walks through any of those tiles, they take a d4 damage. Digimon cannot see these mines. Sponge Claw. Choose one Digimon you're linked to. That Digimon's next attack deals 1d4 less damage. This effect cannot stack. Snoopy, what's the matter? Come here. Oh, did that come through the mic?
Yes.
Yes. And it was precious.
Aww. Come here.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Fun
Then we-
boy me, Bob.
Accuracy up. One Digimon linked to you gains a d4 on their next attack roll. Virus advantage, data advantage, vaccine, and free advantage. You choose one Digimon of the corresponding type, they gain advantage on their next attack. Which is why that other one went to a higher tier, because now I've got these.
It's guaranteed. Yeah.
And then copy paste. One Digimon you're linked to multiplies and creates a fake. The fake has 1 defense, 1 HP, and cannot attack.
Okay.
Can you
Behold,
imagine?
the unstoppable Karibo.
Can you imagine using that chip to make? Imagine having a bunch of that chip and just using them as the bot master, and splitting your Digimon into like a crowd of 9.
Just that one episode of Shaolin Showdown.
Absolutely.
Bring the 9 dragons.
Thank you. Yes, exactly that one. Trying to remember the name of that Shenko. Just 9 Omis.
So before we move on to the next rank, are there any questions or concerns regarding the rank 1 chips?
All makes sense.
Yeah, all that makes sense.
Okay, good. On rank 2, we got charged up. Wait a minute. That's the one I just moved to rank 2. It's down
I think you already
there.
did it and forgot to get rid of the original one.
Yep. Okay, body up, mind up, soul up 2. Does the same thing as the first ones, but better. Defense up, file recovery, speed, recharge, all the same things, but better. Extra, that's a bigger die, that's more defense, that's more stats. That's a d6 of damage on the next attack roll. Charged up, of course. Bear trap. You choose a space within 5 feet of a Digimon you're linked to. A Digimon moves through the space and must make a body check with DC 14. And on a failure, they cannot move again until their next turn.
Seems decent.
Range of 2. Gains an additional 10 feet of... Why did I say edit? Did I not already? Come back to that. Oh yeah, the Resistance series. So these chips are niche in of themselves because they are made specifically to help you deal with damage of a particular type. So holy, dark, fire, ice, water, electric, wind, grass, earth, steel, virus. If you can see it coming... What?
Sounded like you were starting to do the Card Captor song.
God, Captain something.
But yeah, if it has a damage type, it has a corresponding resistance chip, so you do not have to worry about making damage from it if you think you're about to. Feasibly speaking, you could go 1v1 with a Mega level Digimon with one of these bad boys. But don't try that.
Now, if you play a Mega level, they have multiple attacks. And let's beat the shit out of you, probably.
Just ask Heather.
But you see, they last for a turn until the end of their next turn.
Until they stop doing that resisting what they notice that. This is just beating the shit out of you.
They start slapping you. Training weights, figure 1, Minefield. You choose Sword Tiles. Sponge Claw, again, accuracy up. Field Warp. Choose 2 Digimon you're linked to and switch their positions. So if you need to, you can get somebody out of there in a pit. Or get somebody closer who needs it. Status Shift. This was actually one of Blake's chips. Choose 2 Digimon you're linked to and remove all status effects from one. Choose up to 1 and inflict them on the other. The original strategy I had in mind for Blake was that he was going to force Gilmon to take a bunch of status effects and then pass them off to other people he was linked to by hacking.
Wait, are status effects only debuffs?
I'm referring to things like Dot, Burn, Frozen, etc.
Okay. Gotcha.
Otherwise, they're because all the other ones are buffs or just
Healing Glow. Choose one Digimon you're linked to and recovers a D4 plus Mind modifier HP every turn for 3 turns. That's really good. Should probably be a rank 3 chip, but I'm going to leave it there. The Strike series. These cause your Digimon to make a range attack, and on a hit, the target takes a D6 plus Soul modifier X damage. This is for Digimon that are super close range and otherwise don't have a means of attacking at range.
Because some do.
Yeah. Firewall 2 chip. When an enemy makes a hack check to link to any Digimon linked to you, the DC is increased by 2 for the rest of this combat.
I can't wait to put that in my program so never be fucking hacked again.
Absolutely. Combat maneuver 2, gain advantage on your deck. Wait a second, that's just charged up.
Yeah.
You already have plans for that? Yeah, you just have plans for that.
Did I must have. Okay, so now we come into the Chain series, which is also some of Blake's signature chips. Burn, Dot, Panic, Poison, and Frozen Chain will cause you to make a hack check against a Digimon linked to you with a DC of 12 plus stage. On a success, the target is afflicted with the corresponding status effect. Burn, Dot, Panic, Poison, or Frozen. Nasty stuff. Blake is on that shit.
There's not a sleep chain?
I think I made that a rank 3.
Right.
Once to let them still go, I think.
If I haven't, then I will.
I mean, what I'm noticing is the state reach rank 2s are the ones that let them still have their turn in some form or another.
Yes. Like, these are supposed to be strong, but not, like, insanity.
Yeah.
And then we've got some newer ones with Antivirus. One Digimon linked to you has 2 status conditions on it cleared and recovers 10 HP. I think there was supposed to be an Antivirus 1. I might have skipped past it.
There was.
It was rank 1, yeah.
There was 1 status and 5.
Oh yeah. Would it be
Ah.
possible? Oh yeah, Storm. Would it be possible to change my ships due to the new ships we there?
It depends. Message me which are the ones you want to switch out and which are the ones you want to take.
Yeah, okay, give me a second.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, Heather's gonna have to change hers up in general because whole new
I meant for the how.
set.
I meant for the Halloween one.
Oh, right. For that one, I never specified, but I think 3 programs apiece should do. Hold on, give me 1 second.
I think rank 2 and 3 or 4. That's the thing.
So there did my.
I'm back. And Claire's gone. And Claire's back.
There we go.
There's dead.
But also, bear in mind, and this goes to the chat too, if anybody has ideas for cool applications for chips, like strategies like the chain series, I am more than open to taking suggestions. If
Yeah.
anybody can think of any funky things they want to do with their Digimon. Right now, the only 2 major prevalent strategies I have are the chain series and the copy paste, which lets you clone your Digimon. And Sleeky is sitting directly in my line of sight and will not move. So she
I sent
stands
you an
up
idea
taller.
I sent you an idea for a chip. It's basically like a last chance ability. You use it. You can only use it once a day. If they drop to 0 HP, they're dropped to 1 instead.
I do like that idea, actually.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Definitely a nice backup if the worst were to happen.
I'd probably say rank 2.
Maybe not rank 2, rank 3.
Maybe rank 3. I was trying to because what I'm
Something
trying to do is convert it to the closest D&D spell, and see what levels that effect is to see where it ranks. And that's Death Ward,
I see where you're going.
which is a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll put that in when I get to rank 3 in a second after Sugi gets on
It's a weird way for me to do it, but it converts to a system I know fairly decently.
Sneaky, lay down or get off my desk. Then we got copy paste 2. You can create 2 clones. So it's an even better copy paste.
Yeah.
Then we get to rank 3. We got the usuals. Black Gear. 1 Digimon linked to you gains a +2 to the body modifier, a -2 to their mind modifier, and target Digimon cannot unlink from your Digivice without a sufficient soul check with DC 17. So you are chaining them to you, pretty much, and making them stronger. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I assume you can't spam that in the program, right?
I assume it's 1 per Digimon. Because it's also limited by the amount of Digimon you have can link.
The silence is worrying me, Storm.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's the one thing we'll find out probably what happens.
Man, sure would suck if somebody used 3 of those bad boys on the same Digimon and just Dark Digivolved it. You know?
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Oh, wait.
That would just suck.
Be right back.
Okay.
expansion. What about a chip that can like change the typing of a Digimon for a round?
I was thinking about that before because originally I wanted a rock paper scissors type advantage scenario where Digimon have advantage against things that they're strong against. Except then I realized that was really broken in certain situations, so I decided against it.
Okay.
As it stands though, like I'm trying to put in more chips that rely on type and attribute as opposed to anything. I would not be opposed to one that changes their attribute from, say, vaccine to virus or data.
Okay.
I just gotta make more of a reason for that to be a chip. Which would be more chips. More chips are always good.
Potato chips.
I want chips. But I can't
Fish
eat
and
on
chips?
stream.
And chips.
They're making me hungry.
I can't think of fish and chips without that stupid Family Guy bit where the dude's like, I want a cheeseburger, but I'm feeling healthy, so I'm gonna go with the fish and chips. And then it goes, fish and chips. Fat guys think we're diet food. I didn't know AVGN was still making new videos. His hairline, oh my goodness, it is so far back now.
Should we keep going until Yara gets back, or should we just wait until he gets back entirely?
We should be fine to continue.
Alright. So, next unique chip is Chess Match 3. Choose 2 willing Digimon that are within 15 tiles and switch their positions. 15 tiles, what would that be? What's 15 times 5? 60 feet? So you don't need to be...
12 is 60. That's 75.
Oh. My math is off.
Seems
How
like
did
it.
How did I make this by myself again?
I don't know.
You had a nap before you did.
I just kind of sat down and allowed myself to be possessed by the spirit of Betsumon. But,
You did
for
the bets you can.
Yes. I'm not proud of it.
What are you not proud of?
Oh, I created this while under the influence of the spirit of Betsumon.
Yeah.
I said he did the betsu he could.
Yep. But,
I'm gonna head out.
Chess match. Two willing Digimon within 75 feet of each other and switch their positions. You do not have to be linked to them. You can just... So, naturally, that was way more valuable than the first one because set range, but yeah.
It would be a shame if one of them was flying. The other one could not fly.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh, now you're just giving me ideas.
I was a bit technically spamming it.
Then there's Puppetmon's
Switch-
toy box.
switch
I
the-
said stay down.
Switch the flyer with a Volcamon and just have him cannonball.
Oh my god,
Oh, that's so cool though.
that would be cool.
I mean, there's literally media run for this. We have a Digimon for this.
Ooh. I mean, Puppetmon's toy box. Choose one Digimon you're linked to, and 4 barriers erupt out of the ground around it. These barriers have 20 HP and a defense of 10.
But
So, keep out or keep in.
Wait, does that stop flying Digimon though?
Not really, no. But if it's ground based, they can't get through it unless they destroy it first. At which point they're going to waste their turn. Then there's target focus. Choose 2 Digimon within range of one of your Digimon's attacks. If you use that attack this turn, it will affect both Digimon. So say if Ghostmon were standing between 2 Digimon and used Jack Raid on one of them, it would affect the other one too.
Oh god.
fun.
That would be so gross on Human.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Firewall, better firewall. It's +3 instead of you know what? Let me make that +4 just for the sake of like modifiers. I have been talking about scaling stuff up to match the modifiers. Sleep chain, there it is. And new charge up. When Digimon you're linked to gains advantage on 2 attack rolls until the end of this turn. So multi attacks, yeah, it's happening. Now we come to rank 4. We'll probably stop after we're done with the chips. We're already at rank 4. Might as well keep going.
Yeah.
Hey Storm, go to Minefield 3. I think that was there's a typo in that one. Because Minefield 2 is 4. And Minefield 3 is 4.
Oh. Hold on. 5.
Okay.
Rank 5, body up 5, mind up 5, soul up, file recovery, recharge, black ring. One link Digimon, Dark Digimon to the next available stage cannot unlink for your Digivice without special soul check with a DC 17. Their body modifier increases by, let me fix that. +3.
Yeah, I don't think.
minus
Oh,
3.
jeez. Dark Digivolve plus a body. Oh.
Yep,
Sure, it's +8.
that sure is a +8 on a
Can't be the ultimate.
Yeah. Sure is.
It sure is.
God.
Jesus.
And this isn't subclass locked. You can just do this as anything.
Yep.
You just have to have.
Now
the-
go, Chimeramon. Destroy those Digidestined!
Yeah, you just have to be willing to fuck up a Digimon badly enough.
Oh, trust me, you won't have you don't have a problem fighting anyone like that in my setting. They're
Oh, yeah.
just,
Hey,
they're
so,
just programs.
yeah. Hey, so what happens when a Digimon's modifier goes to 0?
Good question.
Oh
They
boy.
go crazy.
We'll come to that.
I don't-
All
Oh,
work
we
and
just-
no play make Homer.
Something.
I actually have not considered
Something,
what would
something.
happen if Digimon's stat was reduced to 0 in any sense, so it's definitely something to consider.
Go crazy. Don't mind if I do.
And now we are after the rank 5 chips.
Scaredy cat.
Behold. The body up, mind up, soul up 5s. File recovery, recharge. the Dark Spiral. One Link Digimon, Dark Digivolves to the next available stage. Count on Link for your Digivice last sufficient soul check. I should probably increase that number, actually, just to really sell it. The body modifier...
We're already
increases
getting a
by-
plus 9 out of this.
Yep. Yep. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
A better firewall, better accuracy up. Now we get to the rank EX. Or rank 6. The Ward Ray Shield EX, the Naru Tomahawk EX, Matrix Digivolution. A lot of these are... I haven't really gone into rank 6 chips.
Yeah. I feel these
These
are
are
like,
these are meant to be plot based.
yeah, these are like the Giga chips in Mega Man games.
Yeah. And there is
These
a
are your
whole-
blue card.
Yeah. And there is actually a table for chip crafting. You remember how I said that the programs were literally made of bits?
Yes.
Well, this is the actual thing you would use in order to create a chip from those bits. Got details on buffing, debuffing, altering Digimon, different bugs that they can get depending on what happens if you biff the check. They'll still get the chip, but it'll have a negative ability on it as well as a positive. Digizoid. We got a lot of Digizoid. Cho Alloy with a +6 to defense, all attack rolls, and all saving throws. Prone Digizoid at a +2 to your stat modifier increase based on Digimon's per stat. Brown Digizoid gives +10 feet of movement, +6 defense. Blue is +20 feet of speed. Red is +4 defense. Gold is +4 defense, +1 to all saving throws. Obsidian is +2 defense and +4 to all attack rolls. Black Digitron is +6 defense, +6 to all attack rolls. If the Digimon uses more than 2 in 1 week, they'll become dependent on it and go into rages. Additionally, their max HP will begin to decrease after the second dose every day they go without using or imbuing it into their body by 1d8 per day. If a Digimon imbues Black Digitron for longer than a month, the bonuses granted will become 8 defense and 8 to all attack rolls. Digidrugs!
It's fine if you only do it once a day, once a week, technically.
That's what they said about name a crippling addiction.
Yeah,
I can stop anytime I want.
I always use it once a week. He says lying.
And then we've got the weapons I still need to work on, but we got clubs in the form of a tree branch, golf club, baseball bat, training. We got swords, brass knuckles, knives, guns.
Oh yeah, there's no soul-based weapons yet.
Well, that's because humans can't typically punch somebody with their ghosts.
Challenge accepted.
There's loopholes around everything.
And also, Mr. Asta would beg to differ.
You know what? That's fair.
I saw him more of that motherfucker.
And then this should be the last thing we cover. We've been going for a little over 2 hours. We've actually been going for longer than I anticipated. Terrain. These are basically obstacles that you can encounter as you go through. Terrain changes can only last for up to 3 turns before they go back to normal. First there's the hill. Grants advantage to any Digimon standing on top of it, attacking Digimon lower than it. It requires 10 feet of movement to climb on top of, and counts as a wall or cover. Water makes it so that only Digimon with swim or fly can move across them. Fire and lava will burn Digimon to end their turn here for a d4 of +1 fire damage. And Control Spire. All tamers connected to this field can no longer use Digivolution functions. If the Dark Spire is destroyed by the effects of, or If the Darkspire is destroyed, the effects of Darkspire and any text Darkspire makes are considered a roll of 1, has an HP of 30 and a defense of 15. And destroy times. Digimon cannot move across destroyed terrain unless they can fly. And ooh, this next one is actually going to get into some of the enemies and some of the features.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I actually want to show those on stream.
Well,
That is 100% fair.
if you haven't said it yet on stream, you probably shouldn't.
Hold on, how bad is it? Oh, this goes into...
Yes,
That's, yeah.
it goes to
Yeah.
the stuff we have not said in game yet.
Let's not. It's probably a bad idea of me to put it in there in the first place as opposed to a hidden page or some stuff.
Yeah,
or
probably.
like a GM guide, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's
Well-
fine. We'll figure it
I mean,
out.
most books have that all in the same book. It's just like there's a GMing chapter. But like,
Yeah. But in the meantime, that was this edition of the Porky Pig style.
that's all, folks.
The dev dive.
Did you?
Let's get the shit. Let's get the shit. Let's get the shit.
Let's get the shit.
Thank you so much to everybody who came out to watch our stream for this today. We appreciate your support. We appreciate all the comments in the chat supporting us. And we will see you all hopefully tomorrow for the Halloween one shot. Have a good night, everybody. What the fuck was that?
Thanks, Kunemon.
Yeah!